Now, this is the face of the Mademoiselle, which has killed 3 of her children and has caused quite the stir on the internet. You see, many women have decided to donate to her enough money so that she is now a millionaire for killing 3 of her children. And I saw a video today of Brazilian police officers that managed to rescue a woman that was locked by her husband in a basement, and she stood there in chains for 5 days. And when she sees the police, she's shivering, she is crying, she's definitely looking for help. And imagine what it would be like if now people started donating $1 million to the husband. If they were to ask, what is the GoFundMe campaign? And, maybe he was just upset because she was saying that she's going to ruin his reputation. And maybe he was under medication. What else would he do? Right? An alternative universe like that would make women understand how men are viewing feminism right now. Because we already went through a very aggressive strain of feminism, which was saying that all men are rapists. And now we're going through another strain of feminism, which is now saying that men and children are the problem. But still, I want to analyze why is it that women are supporting this lady. And first and foremost, it's important to point out that not all women, right? And when I say that, I'm not saying it in the cliche mainstream media type of thing. I'm saying it in the fact that I haven't met a single woman in real life that's associated with me in any way, which has looked at this event and said that, no, it's grotesque and she deserves the chair, right? So I'm not saying that women that actually support her don't exist, because they do. But at least either they don't exist in my circle of friends, or my nation isn't demoralized by people pumping money into an ideology that's actually designed to turn women against children. And so the real villain here would be the ones that are actually funding this, and those people should have names. It's not like an ambiguous thing. It's like, oh, it's they. It's like, no, like Mr. Such and Such working at this, who has funded this amount of money from where to which groups, right? Because this is the actual debate that needs to happen, is who's paying for this ideology, especially when a lot of women that were providing support for this lady when she was at the courthouse, they came up wearing the exact same shirts, they used the exact same hand signals, and it was also during the middle of a working day. And so, again, the question is, like, who's paying for that? It's a very important question that needs to be answered, because if it's a politician, then people should know. Or if it's an academia connected to the government, people should know. And so, to answer the question, what type of women support this? Well, first of all, it's women that are paid to support this, right? Like actual PR campaigns designed specifically in order to push the gender divide. The second group of people that are supporting it are, women that generally believe that she didn't do it. At this point, it's almost impossible to believe that, but okay, fair enough. Like if you are a person that doesn't trust the government, or believes that this particular case is weird, and because of that you decide to donate so she can have a better lawyer, I can't say that is an evil person, right? I can say that is a person that's wrong. I can say that it's a person that is not informed, but at the same time, I can understand it, right? Like they saw like men saw Andrew Tate, right? And they didn't believe that Andrew Tate did it. And so they decided to protect him, not because, they think he is a rapist that needs protecting. Like, no, they think that he's innocent. And so I can understand that, right? Which leaves the group of women that, despite knowing that she confessed and despite knowing that she did it, defend her anyway. And this is the important point that people need to understand. Most women in general do not care about truth. And this sounds harsh, but when you understand from an evolutionary point of view, most women have evolved to fit in. Right? Like they do not have the body in order to beat the living shit out of the Mongols and out of the migratory tribes and, to go to war and be the warrior boss that Hollywood wants them to be. They have evolved in order to fit in. And when you want to fit in, you don't really think, is this statement true? It's more like, if I say this statement, how will other people view me? Will I be excluded from the group? Will I be pushed out? And so, if they hear that all the women are parroting the same thing, then they parrot it as well. And this is why the mainstream media and the television is actually so good at manipulating and controlling vast amounts of society, specifically because women are very prone to this. And obviously, not everyone, right? Like, for example, my wife is the type of person that will tell you to go fuck yourself if you're telling her what to do, and you're not related to her, or she doesn't think that you're actually looking out for her best interest. But because of that, she actually has problems fitting in. Like, she actually does have problems making female friends, right? Because, again, like, this is pretty much how women bond. And so, if right now the conversation is that, well, society has failed this lady, right? It's the mental health issues, and men do not understand postpartum depression. Uh, all of these things are true, right? But at the same time, grown adults are supposed to be able to have two different things in their head. They can say that, well, this lady deserves the chair. And at the same time, they can also say that, sure, the doctors that prescribe the medication deserve the chair as well. Like, I don't understand why we need to be selective about it. I don't understand why all of a sudden we cannot have two conversations, right? Like, Big Pharma giving pills to people like M&Ms needs to stop. And, a lot of women now, they can go there and they can say that they have the gloomies, and immediately they're put on medication. Now, the conversation seems to be, well, because she was taking pills, she is innocent. Like, she didn't know what she was doing. The fact that she was taking pills doesn't erase the fact that 3 children are dead. It is an alleviating circumstance, sure enough. So instead of the chair, maybe she gets life, but she still gets something, right? However, this idea that, okay, well, the person was prescribed drugs, and therefore everything they did is understandable. I would like to mention that Adolf Hitler was also prescribed drugs by his doctors. If I'm not mistaken, he was actually prescribed methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is capable of making people aggressive, paranoid, and not in their state of mind. And so if we assume by feminist logic that, people that are under medication and suffer from side effects are not responsible for what they did, well, then I guess in an alternative universe where Hitler survives the Nuremberg trial, then his doctor should have been called, right? I mean, he didn't do nothing wrong by this logic. I don't know if women generally believe this, right? Again, I haven't had contact with any woman in my real life that genuinely believes this. But I do know that many women would parrot what other women say in order to show that they're fitting in. And of course, the financial aspect is also very strong. Like right now, if you go on TikTok and you hold your kid in front of the camera for 10 seconds and you look sad and having the gloomies, you can make $100 easily by the content going viral, by people liking and sharing that. And so there is an incentive for women to do that as well. What I do know is that this is the two extremes, the far left and the far right, feeding off each other. In other words, the far right is using the content that women are uploading on TikTok and saying, like, see, our ideology is completely justified. We need to take away their rights. We need to force them into compliance. Like I saw Hose Math saying that women are very simple. If they misbehave, you beat them. If they do good things, you reward them. Like, kind of like having a pet, I guess. And on the far left, it's like, look, the far right is the ones that actually want to treat us like dogs, is the ones that want to put us in our place. And look at them. They're incels. They're childless. Like, they're the type of man that no woman wants. And because of that, our ideology is justified. So donate more, support more, contact more politicians, vote as a bloc, right? So, like, both the extremes are feeding off each other's paranoia and anxiety, which I'm pretty sure everyone is happy out of this, right? Like, if you're a far-right blogger, you're happy that you have content to talk about. If you're a far left blogger, you also are happy that there is content to talk about. And elections are coming, right? So it's going to be interesting. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, we'll see each other in the comment section. Take care.